I'm wondering, what you think of the new in the NFL evaluation of a quarterback being 5'10" and 1/8, and that checks a box saying that Kyler Murray is pro ready. What do you think of that new fangled world in the NFL? Do you think you and the college game has had any influence on that?
Oh, I don't think there's any question. Just like the high school game has had influence on the college game because that's your pool. Our pool comes from high school players, and the NFL pool comes from college players. The game has changed a lot, especially at the high school level, as high school coaches have had so much competition for athletes, with year-round sports and all those things. I think that coaches over the last 10, 15 years, have changed things. It's become more of a spread game and those type of things, as opposed to just, getting in the eye and going eye right and eye left, running the toss or just running the option. And, kids, keeping kids engaged and wanting to play and having some fun along the way. So the game has changed. And that's where and the 7-on-7s and all that stuff, the development and the skill has been amazing with the quarterbacks and the receivers and the backs because of that. And I think that definitely has trickled up to the college game, and then now into the pro game. I can remember when I got the job, or when I was kind of implementing our offense here and what I wanted to do. There was a rhetoric out there where you could never win a championship with that offense because it won't match up with defense and all that mess. That's all. That was a great theory, but that didn't hold water. And it's the same thing at the NFL level for years and years and years. People say, "Oh, it's such a complicated game and all this stuff, and you can't have short quarterbacks and all that, and certain styles of play won't marry up." And now it's just changed when you see the success of Mahomes and Deshaun Watson and those type of guys, Baker going in, and these guys are so prepared coming out of college now. And then the NFL, the teams that are winning have made adjustments, and they've added different principles to the game that these guys are familiar with because it's what they've done all the way back to high school, and it's things that apply to any level of football. And you see it, whether it be even Tom Brady and some of the things that the Patriots do. You even see it in what they do offensively. Obviously they're not gonna run Tom Brady but as far as some of the things in the passing game and the shotgun and the ball handling and things like that, I think that it puts a lot of pressure on defenses, and Kyler is exceptional. I mean, he is, again, people overthink things, and all the analytics or whatever get involved in the measurables, and people miss out on a bunch of great football players because of it. But I don't know that there's anywhere on the planet that plays the game of football that Kyler Murray doesn't fit in. He throws the ball really well. He's accurate. He's so explosive. I mean, you hold your breath every time he drops back, because if you're just not perfect, and he makes one guy miss, and if you're playing any type of man coverage, you're in for a big play. And so I'm excited for him. I think he'll be drafted high, and I think he'll do well at the next level for sure.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.